It's incredibly frustrating and extremely expensive for the property owners. And today we saw firsthand how difficult it is to get someone out of your property once they are inside.
We're coming in, you guys. We're coming in.
Are you on the lease?
Yeah.
You know you're not on the lease.
This isn't your property. You don't play.
They call themselves the Squatter Squad. And on this day in Los Angeles,
we have unlawful occupants in a building. We are waiting on the LAPD.
Lando Thomas and Kimry Kotchik
could be up to 8 to 10 people.
Are asking the LAPD to assist them in removing the squatters who broke the lock boxes of an apartment in the back of this building on Menlo Avenue.
The apartment was just completely refurbished, and after someone had been there for decades, and they moved in days later, and it's probably completely ruined now.
According to the Apartment Association of Greater Los Angeles, thousands of properties in California and across the country are being taken over by squatters who know if they provide a fake lease, they can live rent-free.
They're literally training themselves, and they're actually on YouTube and other places training each other how you can actually take over somebody's home like what we're handling today.
When LAPD officers arrive, Kotchik and Thomas explain the squatter situation.
Here's the power of attorney for us to be here.
But there is a problem.
As he said, we didn't see the people cut the lock to get in. That's why we have a witness, thank God.
A neighbor spoke to an LAPD sergeant, and then these two officers went over to the apartment and knocked. But when a kid opened the door and said his parents weren't home, the officers left.
You know, a lot of it's just negotiating with them.
So the Squatter Squad has to break the bad news to the property owner.
They all get the same thing. It's our hands are tied. We can't do anything. And I said, well, even with the notice of trespass, when we have the affidavits, everything, well, they weren't familiar.
Yeah, but thanks for whatever.
It's frustrating and extremely costly for property owners who know the current laws continue to favor the squatters.
If you go on vacation for a week or two, you can't get back into your house. The police tell you need to take them to court. Court takes a year. Well, you're paying rent at another place while you're making your mortgage payment while the squatters are in there ruining your property.
The LAPD officer said they didn't have enough evidence to prove there was any trickery, so the squatters will remain in place. We are told the detectives will be taking a close look at this case on Monday. So obviously this is something that could happen to any one of us, and the advice is pretty simple. Have security cameras, park your car in front of your house, have no trespassing signs, and also have good relationships with your neighbors so that they can keep an eye on your property when you are not home.
How have they?
It's scary.
How have they